There we go. All right. Warm up a little bit. Yeah, the bodybuilding.com pre-workout has about 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving. That's about all I use. Maybe like a teeny bit more during the workout. So it may end up being like 250 milligrams. I don't think I get up to the full 300. Even though that is an amount that is sort of like scientifically backed. But that's just, I don't know if I really need that much. Don't know if I need that much. Yeah, I guess it wins. That'll work. So spending a little bit of conquest on your conduits when you can isn't the worst thing, I suppose. Yeah, we'll see how the bench feels today. Just got to get in rhythm today. We do have a meeting today before the gaming stream, so we'll knock that out. We shouldn't be on too late for games. I would imagine we'll be on for gaming around 11 today. But that does give us some freedom for a nice long workout, so that's good. Maybe Jenny will come out here and get some gains in too. A lot of meetings like, yep, we're doing our thing, man, we're doing our thing. Trying to keep things moving. So that's good. We did like a very short little announcement yesterday. We didn't really get to do the full day I was hoping for yesterday, talking about our new sponsor, Q, which is basically like a social calendar app where you guys can definitely program in things that you're looking forward to in your own situation, but you can also download the app for free on your phone and follow my calendar, my public calendar, and I'll be updating that with stuff that we have coming up, and probably even like populating with our daily stuff too. So today you'll see that we have a chest workout. It's going from 6 to 8:30, which may be more like 9. So that'll be a fun thing to work with, kind of keep you guys in the loop, up to date on all the stuff that we go on, because I know we got a lot going on these days. And we have some pretty exciting events coming up. Mainly, we're going to be doing a series of special days trying to raise money for a good cause in partnership with St. Baldrick's Day. Or St. Baldrick's, not St. Baldrick's Day so much. But that'll be fun. And I'm considering, I feel like we have like a fairly modest donation goal for this event. But depending on how we feel, I might be willing to put the beard on the line for this thing, because it's gonna be raising money for little ones who are, going through some tough times, and that especially, like that's something that we've worked with before with Game Changer, and that's something that is especially near and dear to my heart now that I have a little one and can't imagine, how tough that would be to go through that as a family and as a parent. So we're gonna try to put some work in and raise some money to help those little guys out. And I think, depending on how crazy we go, like I said, I'm probably gonna put the beard on the line, because one of the things that St. Baldrick's does is they have you, people do it in college, and I always really admired people who were willing to do that. They'd shave your head, and I already do that now, but I think we're gonna have some fun experimenting with a razor shave. That'll be kind of fun, provided we reach our goal, but I feel like me buzzing my hair isn't really as much of a sort of big thing as it could have been. So I might put the beard on the line if we go really above and beyond. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a couple days of that, and that'll be really fun. So if we can mobilize our power as a community to support those guys, that'd be good. That'd be good. Grow the hair back? Well, the funny thing about that is, only really have so much control over that. So, doesn't really all the way grow back. But yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Either way, I might be putting the beard in the line. We'll see. It'll be a lofty goal, but if people want to get there, that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, those are two of the things that we're working on right now, is the Q sponsorship and the charity streams that we'll be doing. Probably not. That's not that big of a deal, Mus. Just is what it is. But it's good, yeah, it is. I like it. I doubt it, Bruner. I doubt it. Oh. Whew. Is this part of the deal? Put the eyebrows on line? I don't think so. How about the eyebrows? Arnold split? What exactly does that all entail? I mean, as long as the split allows you to do what you want to do and train most, like, pretty much all your muscle groups throughout the course of it, you can recover and make gains. I mean, probably fine, right? Probably fine. And you can try different splits too and see what you like, what works well for you. It's a 3-day split, chest, back, arms, shoulders, legs. It sounds fun. I think giving chest and back their own day is probably valuable. I mean, I think the split that I'm doing right now is the one that I like the most. But it's just sort of been a development of what I want to do and what I like, so. So weird. Oh, just that's what it is, yeah. I'm not too worried about it, but I just don't know if I really want to try to grow all my hair back out. I just don't know if I like the way that looks. I like the buzz look. When it's ready to take place, well, follow us on Q. And you'll find out. No. No, we do have set dates, yeah, we do. I programmed them in Q, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be so next Monday, Friday, and the following Friday will be some particular stream days that will be focused on it. Like doing like special stuff for it, but I mean, I will want to be talking about it and working on it, the entire 3 weeks or so that it's happening. As soon as I get my links, we'll be talking about it. Yeah. I'm cute this way I are, thanks. I think I used to be a little cuter. But, I mean, I like the way I look now. I think I used to be a little bit cuter though. So. Yeah. Not worried about it at all. Like I said, I like the way I look just fine. But Need to do more chest, need to do more chest, more cute. To be more cute, you mean? Well, we're doing some chest today, so that works out nicely. But yeah, anyway, the big appearance change will be potentially if we go, maybe it's like triple my donation goal, like that I have personally. If we get that, then maybe I'll shave the beard. We'll see. Well, I mean, I won't commit to that, but we'll have to decide exactly how much. Jen, thanks for the T3. Big flex for 23 months. I mean, I just like, you know, I wanna make this special, you know. I wanna help the littles. Oh, so the beard might be one of those things to let you all know I'm serious about it, right? Because I will have to endure months of, what happened to your beard? Did you shave? But at least if we do it, we'll have good cause behind it, right? Yeah, people say baby face. I don't think so. I think we talked about that and joked about that the other day. I don't really look much like a baby. Not really. Some kind of mutant baby. What are you for legs? Trying to go your butt? I definitely do a lot of squats, deadlifts, work legs. I have a leg machine that I do, but if you're trying to work your butt, a lot of wide stance, like deadlifts, wide stance squats, even lunges, hip thrusts, all those things are good for your booty. Those are all good stuff. Yep. Oh, it is the anima. I just don't think it applies, you know? You know what I mean? I don't think it applies. I don't have like the gnarliest jawline. But it's not bad. It's not bad. The thing is though, I think something to consider is I really wouldn't want Archer to be upset by it, but maybe I'd have him like watch while we did it or something, so he'd be like, he could like put the two together. But I wouldn't want him to be upset. But we'll see. Might not even happen. The beard is looking pretty fierce these days, so, you know, something to consider. Oh. Maybe today? Probably not. Probably not. But we'll try to get things feeling good. Yeah. Probably not. I interpret it as a question, yeah. Moods, thanks for the T2, man. Big flex for you. Realistically, probably not, but we're trying to get warmed up. Just, bench has still been feeling all kind of weird. So, we got some work to do. Put anything's feeling right. But we will. Trying to shake off the weird vibes from yesterday is the main objective here today. Just get in the gym a little bit. It's kind of one of them days. Let's see. Your shade last year showed you up where your face shape was. You both didn't like it? Oh no. You're that same grip? I'm trying to see what I can do about that. What do I do at the gym if I had the space? Maybe some like hammer strength machines. Some machines, like plate-loaded machines, or just machines in general, are pretty dang fun. So maybe that. Yeah, my grip is definitely still uneven. It just doesn't, I mean, it feels bad the other way. So, but I'm trying to work on it slowly. We'll see what I can do. I'm not kidding when I say my left shoulder and stuff is all jacked up. Not for any particular reason, there's no injury, it's just uneven and weird. So I'm trying to work on it. My right hand is a little further out on the bar than the left. Holy shit. Oh. And we get our second dose of vaccine tomorrow. It's gonna be a weird week, man. Yeah, I didn't notice that, Brenner. It's weird. It's odd. Yeah. Your girlfriend likes your beard, but you look way too aggressive with the beard. Yeah, I feel that. Trying to get sick, yeah. I mean, I'm not like planning on it, but like we're prepared in the event of it, yeah. You know what I mean? So. Oh, thanks, Chrono. Glad to have you here, man. Try to bring the good energy. You know, some days suck though, man. It's just what it is. Some days suck, just do your best. We've been having some good days as well, which is good. Yesterday was just got weird. All kind of little extra fussery. But we just kind of chilled, took a chill day as a family and get back to work today, you know? That's the idea. Just a little family regroup day and then go from there. That's weird because I always felt like my bench was like probably my strongest, and now it's the most weird. Yeah. Now it's the weird one. It's a little bit of wild right now. Well, I mean, I just woke up, so. Yeah, true. When cooling off a workout, should you stretch or do you need to cool off exercise? Up to you, either way, or both. Yeah. Either way or both. Yeah. I do feel bad for Jenny. I used to be this little cutie boy. Now I'm sort of growing into my a little bit older, more intense look. But I don't know if that's what I need to do right now. We'll see. Just kind of roll with it. I feel you, Abs. I feel you. I feel you. Whew. I feel you. Yeah, I've never done the razor shave, but maybe we'll this time around. For the charity, we may end up doing that one. Oh, nice cascade. You're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it. But yeah, the beard might be a little wild in the morning. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. But this is probably about the most I've let my beard grow out at this point. Yeah. Eventually, Bruno, eventually. Yeah. Yeah. Nice, Joe. Like I said, I like the look. Buzz is a good look. Viking mode, what does that entail? How much protein am I using? You mean like supplement protein? Is that what you mean? I actually have 2 scoops of isolate protein before my workout and then 1 scoop of like a complex afterwards. And then the rest of my protein pretty much just comes from food the rest of the day. Maybe I'll have a protein bar at some point, which is more like supplement protein, but anyway. I mean, most of the supplementation is like, you know, just around my workout. Well, the only reason I'm discussing shaving the beard is for competition. And Boop, you sound like everybody that asked me about WoW when I play the other game. I noticed you haven't played Path of Exile in 3 days. Why have you decided to quit the game forever? I would love to play more Path of Exile, man. I'd love to, we probably will. But you gotta get some WoW in too, man. Gotta get some WoW in, man. Got stuff to do. Sipping on some BCAAs, well, it's actually EAAs and carbohydrates. A little intro workout. Yeah. A little intro workout action. Ask how you were able to display your sub badges and your about. Just had a custom panel design by an artist. A lot of squats, Driz, a lot of squats. A lot of posterior chain work. Kind of pump it, trying to get warmed up, yep. Trying to get warmed up. Oh. We need to get some new sub badges designed. Get some of our long-term subbies pumped up too. It's been a long time coming. We have a lot of stuff to do. We do. Probably need to revamp a little bit too. We do. Yeah, make sure you guys download that Q app and follow me on there. I should be updating our schedule fairly often. I'll try to do it a little bit farther ahead of time, but sometimes maybe the day of, just to kind of give you an idea of what I plan for the day. Yeah. Whacking your head on how I can do that? Oh, okay, well, you have to get your sub emotes designed, or just have them, and then make a panel, like an image panel that shows them. That's all we did. We had an artist do that for us. If you like that idea. Yeah. Not real fancy. But yeah, no problem. Yeah, PoE is great, but you know, gotta make sure we're getting that WoW grind in. One, because WoW's my favorite game, and it's the content people enjoy the most. So we're just having like I'm not really sure how to describe it. Just we're putting some turf in and having stuff just landscaped, I guess, just designing the thing. PoE looks so confusing and complicated. There's a lot of stuff, but you'll learn by doing it. It's just a fun game, so it's like it's fun to learn. But yeah, really like Path of Exile, but lots of stuff going on in WoW too. And I do want to keep the WoW content pumping for the homies. Gotta find a way to keep growing and moving forward, right? Textline Chieftain set that. That's a lot of fun. I did Textline Juggernaut in Betrayal League. That was my best character so far. It was a blast. Is Venthyr Warrior just as good as in 3s as it is 2s? I think Venthyr Warrior is especially good in 2s. It's not necessarily worse in 3s, but I think it's especially good in 2s. More creative with builds for D3? Yeah. Yeah. D3 is a little bit more streamlined. PoE is a little bit more open, both in terms of builds and in terms of endgame. Which doesn't necessarily make it just overall better, it's just different style. I think with D3 you're going to spend a lot less time like maybe theory crafting or wondering if you're doing the right thing. You're probably going to spend a lot less time confused. But not so much of a learning curve. But PoE has a lot going on, which can also make it fun. Not a big fan of the McDonald's. Don't really eat there often, so probably can't say I'm a big fan. I'm sure you can find some okay stuff to eat there. That's, you know, your best option at the time. You can still make okay food decisions, right? Probably not going to be leveling a whole bunch of alts right now. Just the main warrior and the horde warrior are good for now. We'll see. That's my cheat meal. I don't know. I don't know if I've really had a cheat meal in a while. You pretty much just fit everything in your macros that you want, but I don't think I've really eaten any crappy stuff that makes me feel bad. What is it, the quickest way to level in Shadowlands? I mean, I bet questing is fine. Remember when I ate only chicken, rice, and broccoli? Well, there's two things. One, I still do that. Two, it's never been the only thing that I eat. But when you want to know, like, hey, what's an example of one of the things that you can do for the day? I'm like, well, here's, you know, 5 meals of this very easy, simple thing that'll help get your macros, and that's something that I do sometimes, but it's not the only thing I eat. But yeah, one, it's not too far off from what I do now. Two, it's not exactly what I ever did. The same thing. Are you talking about my profile image? That's my World of Warcraft character, named Bajheera. That's my dude. But an artist's rendition of my World of Warcraft character, yep. Which is mostly what people know me for. Can you be a vegan and still look big? Obviously. Yeah. Of course. When your lady makes cookies, I crush 10 in a day? Yeah. You just gotta just not even open the door to that. Yeah. I mean, unless you want to. But if you're tracking your cookies, that's probably better, right? But yeah, I don't know. I pretty much know it's like that kind of food makes me feel bad, so use your monkey brain and don't do things that make you feel bad afterwards, right? Like, do things that make you feel good and make you feel better later too, right? Set yourself up for success for the future. You know? Don't eat those berries, because last time you felt very bad, so. But they're good, I want to eat them again. It's like, okay. Use your monkey brain. You know, don't do things that make you feel bad. Remember that. Like, this feeling, I don't want this again. That's kind of where I'm at with a lot of that stuff. Yes, that makes me feel bad, so let's not do that. Even if it's kind of tasty in my mouth, you know? If you end up, you know, having it mess up the rest of your day and tomorrow, it's not worth it. And I'm very momentum based, maybe to a fault right now. I feel like I'm not, you know, I'm kind of subject to making sure that I do a good job every day in order to feel good. So I gotta be careful with that. Where? That's my protein intake, about 225 grams. I don't do combat sports though. I mean, I think they're pretty cool. I think it might be kind of fun to train for one, but it's not what I'm using my time on right now. What's your protein intake if you're a vegan? Whatever you want it to be, man. Whatever you need it to be. I mean, vegan is just the food items that you decide to eat. Your macros can be whatever. Like, I don't eat meat, but I'm not vegan, but like, even if you are vegan, just eat however much protein you want. Just don't get it from, you know, animal sources, right? Are you asking me how much protein you should eat if you're a vegan? Because how much protein you should eat is probably mostly to do with what your goals are and what you need, not whatever else. Vegan is an ethical standpoint. I'm sure vegan means a lot of different things to different people. Some people, it's just a way of eating. Some people, it's a way of life. You know, they avoid, you know, all things that are related to animal products, right?
What do you typically get if you go to a restaurant or something with the family? Doesn't mean it depends on where we go. Haven't really gone out to eat in a long time. But generally you can get some sort of vegetarian meal if that's what you're looking for. Or if there's like literally no vegetarian option, maybe I'll have fish. Some salmon or something like that. I mean, my dad's vegetarian, so it's not like, whoa, what are you doing? You know? So. Yeah. Yeah, but I still have some dairy products from like whey and stuff.
And I don't do like a lot of research to make sure like my toothpaste has no like gelatin in it or something, right? Like,
I don't go quite that far. It is. It is.
We haven't really been vlogging as much. Maybe we'll get back into that eventually, but I feel like we've just been kind of hunkering down a little bit with our family life.
Just doing our thing.
And it's not like, you know, yeah. So the workout, yep, we're here. Getting warmed up. Indeed. Yep. Warmed up. If you're super passionate about the gym streams and you just can't wait to get it fired up, go ahead and hit that sub button for me, dude. That'd be great. Love to have you aboard. Glad to have you. Let's get warmed up slowly here. I said it once, say it again. Bernie, you're a freak. 315 AMRAP, jeez. Whew. I think plant-based does kind of mean vegan, but whatever. It doesn't. Just do what you want, you know? That doesn't need to have a title necessarily. Why am I doing weights in between sets? Just stay warm, have fun. Got the whole place to myself, why not? You can never give up sushi? I think you underestimate yourself, but you don't, I mean, if you don't, it's not one of your goals, you don't have to, but saying that you couldn't possibly not eat sushi ever again is like, I mean, really? It's just, seems weird.
Gotta give yourself a little more credit than that. Do I know Dakota's? I don't know him personally, but I just know him over, the course of watching his stream and chatting over social media. He's working hard to get himself going in the right direction. I support that, man. I'm glad to hear he's making progress. Not always easy. Especially to get that first momentum shift can be kind of tough, so. Yeah. Well, there are some things that do work for everyone, right? Deficit of calories works for everyone. There may be some methods of achieving a deficit, for example, that are less comfortable than others for some people, for sure, yeah. Yeah. You want to be like Eddie Hall? What capacity? Better start lifting neat, man. Better start getting to work. Like get shoulder pain, not during bench press, but during cable flies. Could be a form thing. Generally, right? Start not seeing progress. Well, you'll generally see progress pretty fast in the beginning. That's how a lot of things work. But sometimes trying to shift your habits, that can be kind of tough in the beginning, right? Because your habits are not usually the habits that you're working towards, right? The good stuff. You're in the habit of something else. So reestablishing those habits can be tough, but fortunately you do see progress pretty quickly in the beginning. Especially with getting your diet on track, but the beginning of a diet is kind of tough sometimes. I think I'm gonna be slowly working my way into a deficit of calories. In the beginning it's just kind of weird, so I usually give myself a buffer. Like if I want to try to do a little mini cut for 2 months, give myself a little bit of a buffer this month to kind of ease into it. So it's like taking my body by surprise too much, right? Got the zesty emo night. That's ridiculous, Bruner. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. 14 reps at 315. Ridiculous. You make me just want to just walk out of the gym. Just like, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck it. That's awesome though, man. Way to kick ass. I'm doing 10 reps at half of that right now. Oh man, what a beast. So even. Why? When does this come out? Hold on a second. What exercise for chest video? Stick around. Huh. 2017, huh? Never heard this one. A lot of bench pressing. Maybe some dumbbells today. Some cables. Yep. Stick around, yep. Been struggling mentally. Same here, bro. But we're just, keep doing our thing, huh? Keep doing our thing, man. Honestly, I was having a pretty good week. I was feeling really rough last weekend. We kind of got the momentum rolling early in the week, last week on Tuesday. Feeling pretty good, then yesterday was kind of fucked. But we'll be alright. Feel you, man. Feel you. We'll just keep doing our best and, keep trying to do the good things and figure out what needs to change and try to get better, man. Gotta work through it, I guess. Try to figure out how to improve. That is the tricky part, though. You gotta really drive home and remember the things that are good and make sure you keep doing those things so you don't let the anxiety sort of try to tell you that you should be doing something different. And it's tricky because the anxiety can really mask things, right? So you gotta believe that the things that the good things that you've known and have told yourself over and over that are good things to do, to keep doing those things. And then figure out what's not as good and maybe change those habits too. We'll see. How long did you have a nice body like abs? Well, are you trying to look like Eddie Hall or what? Eddie Hall abs are not something you're gonna build over a short period of time. Do you still push for an intense workout? Your recovery is low? If it's a day that demands an intense workout, yeah, you have to get after it, yeah. Yep. What do you advise to gain weight on bench? Slowly increasing your working sets and more food. Yep. 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 That's awesome, Bruner. Yeah, when I had my recovery, last Friday was 20% or something, and I still had to smash some legs, so that's what we did. It's just good to know. The whoop is good to know. Doesn't necessarily change what we do for that day, workout-wise for me, necessarily. But you should it's just good to have the data, right? Great, Offie, thanks for looking up. I'm bleeding with the sub. Appreciate it. Paying forward the one you got from Sinvicta. Yeah, Sinvicta's a legend, man. He's killing it, and he's been showing us a lot of love on the channel, which I appreciate. Very kind. Maybe getting a lot of background noise there. Let me know if it's a problem. Still having that work done out there. All right. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Very kind of you. All right, now, just trying to use this bench day to just get back in the swing of a little bit of bench pressing and see if we get things feeling okay. It's really weird. Let's go outside. Some kind of activities related to having our yard done. Maybe pressure washing something or whatever. Why no bridge when I bench? Depends on how much of a bridge you're talking about. I definitely am getting some thoracic extension to create a little arch, but it's not super exaggerated right now. Doesn't need to be. Yeah. Hello. Put on some little wristy wraps here. Some little wristy wraps. Man, what's that talking about me? What is that in reference to? I'm nothing, man. I like working out a lot, but I'm kind of a little potato. When will I do some cut? I think I'm gonna bring my calories down a little bit already. I think we'll probably do a little bit of a mini cut, but it's not gonna be anything real aggressive or sustained. But probably just tighten up a little bit. I don't really want to be losing like way too much strength quite just yet, but I think I can afford to bring my calories down a teeny bit just after the meet. Don't need to be shoving food in quite as way as I was before. But I probably won't be dieting down to compete again for a while. Yeah. But a little mini cut wouldn't be bad. What is this music called? The one we're listening to right now? I just would call that like instrumental metal or rock. You can type exclamation mark music. It's all coming from my man Berserked, laying down the tunes, laying down the jams for us. He's awesome. Lots of instrumental rock, instrumental metal. Does this classify as gent? Is that what this is? Or is that something else? Is gent? Is that a different style? Oh boy! I'm reading what you're saying, Luca. What if I'm eating more protein to gain muscle? It's not necessarily protein. But a surplus of calories, yeah. Yeah. So that's one of the things is that, like, protein isn't some secret magical ingredient where the more protein you eat, like, that's what you need for muscle. Protein is one of those ingredients where you need you need enough, and adding a whole lot more doesn't necessarily add to the muscle building. What you need is a surplus of calories. But getting sufficient protein is definitely good. But once you start going past, 1 gram per pound of body weight, you might be better off adding carbohydrates for more energy for training and recovery. Thanks, Hawk. If you have to skip training for a week because of injuries and want to cut, do I eat less carbs than normal? Well, you'd eat less calories than normal, and you probably don't need as many carbohydrates if you're not training. I guess that makes sense to me, right? Much protein on the kidneys? I mean, you're probably not gonna eat so much protein it's hard on your kidneys, unless you have kidney problems. Unless you're wildly exceeding the amount of protein. But I imagine before anything becomes hard on your organs, that you're gonna feel uncomfortable first, right? But I'll take a look at that video, Luca. There you go. So yeah, it sounds like you're probably getting enough protein. I'd probably at this point get more carbs for more energy for training and recovery. Just one of those things that, like, when I was younger, I'd be like, okay, protein is the main muscle building ingredient. And more protein means more muscle. And it's good to get in the habit of eating sufficient protein, and high protein even, but it's really, if you're trying to gain, it's really more important to make sure you're getting your total calories in. Get enough protein and enough fat, and then you sort of add or subtract carbohydrates depending on what kind of energy balance you're trying to have, I would say. Is a fine way to do it. And of course, how you feel can factor that too. Like your preferences. One thoughts on yoga for someone looking to get into stretching and bodyweight stuff? I mean, it sounds optimal. It sounds ideal. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, I mean, your food selection, it can have to do with what agrees with you digestively, right? For sure. That's nasty though, Nephrotic. That's nasty. I mean, I think like dynamic stretching, getting warmed up with movement is good, I'd say, Hawk. Yeah. Yeah, blade and still is fun, man. I think about that often. I was actually watching a blade and still video recently. I am not planning on competing this year. I don't think that I feel like if I died it down to competition lean right now, I probably really wouldn't have made all that many gains since last time. I feel like if I give myself another year to build, I think at that point we may actually have made some meaningful progress. We'll see. And how many sets? Today I'm just kind of gonna do a lot of sets. Pretty light though. It's gonna be a lot of sets. Today's mostly just a day in the gym to try to get reoriented. Just get things back in rhythm. So we're gonna do a lot of sets. But on like real heavy set days, 10 to 12 sets of really heavy working sets is usually pretty good for me. But it could vary. I don't think we're gonna get into heavy stuff today, but that means we need to do a lot of sets at lower weight. Try to get the reps feeling good. That's some fatigue sinking a little bit. Yeah. That's good, Bruner. That's good. Whew. I track everything in the gym? Yeah, I mean, the VODs are helpful for that, right? I can always go back and look at what I did before. Just pretty nice. Helpful for that. These track the working sets a lot of the time. Yeah. Oh gosh. Hey, Vulcan. But yeah, something's gotta change for sure. I mean, but then again, that's the thing. It's like, do you hold the line and just stay patient, stay disciplined, keep working hard, or do you do something different, you know? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Not always clear on that, right? Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm working on it. Get some stuff figured out and see what's up. I mean, that's what I'm saying, is it is kind of written down, it's just written down in video, but I mean, having a board to see exactly what I did last time, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Yep. How does that work, Big List? Why? Oh, that doesn't make sense. Like physically push you? Like that doesn't make any sense. It's weird. That's weird. I feel like we've heard that one before, Supreme. I'll take it. I'll take it. How much does the beard curl? You know, a little. A little. Of these 20s. Thanks so much for the 4 though, man. Welcome back. Curls a little. Is that what it is? It's ash? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, James Harden and Kratos both have beards. They do. They do. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Grinner. That a whiteboard could be helpful. That's just, I think I've just used the VODs for that, but yeah. Holy shit. That's hardcore. I can see that, Envy. I can see that. Holy shit. Jeez. That's hardcore. Me and James Harden both have beards and we're both lethal from the 3-point line. This is true, this is true. What a ball, this is true. It's true. I'll be pretty bad at basketball if I played right now, but give me like a month or two. The white mamba would make a return. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that's what they called me in high school. You can choose to believe that or not. It's the truth. But I'd say I got even better in college. I did do a lot of shoulders and chest cables yesterday. I did do that. Choose to believe it or not. Does he King Kong? That's a bummer. Can't be hanging out at strip clubs. I wasn't pro in the IFBB, Demondo. I earned my pro at WrestleMania. I have no idea whether it was 600 or not, but whatever. What's it based on? My name and my cat's name. Does it increase the bench press? Increase the weight of your working set slowly and eat more.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
I'm ready. He's ready to work.
Hello. Just getting right down to it.
Good morning.
He got his little shoes on too.
Yeah, we're ready.
A little Mr. shoes. So heaviness.
Look at that booba.
Woo! What's next, guy? Ooh, oh my God, he's jazzed up.
He is.
He's ready, boy.
He's been in a good little mood this morning.
Good. Big boy's here, yeah. Big dog. Straight to work.
What's up? What's next?
That is
Bubba?
invention.
Did you bench?
Just a little bit.
Come stand right here. Come stand right here. What the
I'm not, he can do his set. I'm not going to do my very quick questions yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's good.
That's okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
He's going to do some cable work real quick. It's the archer squats, the patented technique. Put the bar in your hips and squat.
That's straight up a glute workout.
Yeah, that's some quads right there.
Whoa.
Sit, boy.
What's that mean?
Close? Are you saying close? That was close? Oh, you don't want to be too close to Daddy's
You don't want to be
bench?
too close? Okay, yeah.
Not too close.
Not too close, that's right. Good boy.
Thank you.
Teresa.
It's a good song. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I heard that.
Better go hit it, boy.
Hit it out. You got Super Saiyan power.
Then we got Archer Flex.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Keep it on his knees. See, Mama's got to learn a thing or two with that boy. Yay. Real nice, boy.
You got some shoes on today.
Yeah.
Ready to work.
Good old flat soles. Huh.
Missed them?
Whoa. You see yourself? Yeah, you're right here.
That's the mister.
That's Mister.
That's baby.
Whoa.
Oh! Way to work, big man.
Woo! He throws the weights.
Slamming them weights.
Chucks it.
Slamming them weights.
Alright, so you're so
Ugh.
cute. You gotta do something with this mane.
Doesn't what hurt your kidneys? And Howard, thanks so much for the buds, man. Big flex for you. Welcome back. Does what hurt your kidneys? I might have missed something there. Great breathing pressure, you go. Talking about creatine does not hurt your kidneys, no.
It should not.
It doesn't. No, creatine's just good stuff. It's probably one of the most, if not the most, like well-researched supplement out there.
Oh,
Shown to be helpful and not harmful, no.
He has power set and.
He's getting after it.
Whoa! Man!
Alright, get a hold of that boy. Just gotta do a little set real quick.
Come sit down.
Let's see, Mama.
Come here. Come on.
Just gotta do a little set, boy.
It's okay. No, it's okay. We watch that.
Yeah, we just gotta watch from with Mama. Just gonna do a little set.
Here we go.
Little set, boy.
Wait right here. Wait right here. Child. You're good. Go, Dada! Daddy does good bench press. Good bench press, Daddy. Push it. Woohoo! Go, Dada!
Archer's turn. Alright, boy, let's get it.
Whoa!
Archer's turn.
He did such a good deadlift into
Archer
a squat, the archer squat.
You gotta be careful, don't drop those weights on Mama.
The garage is
The garage is
closed.
closed. Mm-hmm. That's right.
He was very intrigued when we opened it. So, and now it's like open. I'm like, no, it doesn't open. Oh, it's some water.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure creatine's fine. Maybe if you take like a way too much, it could be like problematic, but that's the situation with anything.
You don't need to take more than the 5 grams it tells
Like
you
one
to
scoop is
take.
probably fine.
Any more and it doesn't do anything.
Don't do much, yeah.
Whoa! Those deads, baby. You working?
Watch your head, big guy. No bunker head.
No bump in your head.
No bunker head on this.
Don't bump in your head.
Gotta be careful. It's owie.
Yeah, you're literally at grazing height.
No, thank you.
No button pushing. No,
No,
we
thank
like it. No, we like it. Here we go.
Thank you, baby. No, thank you.
That's a good idea.
Hey, listen to them tunes.
Whoa! Archer, you have perfect deadlift form, child.
You do. You do.
He does. Perfect deadlift form. All right. All right.
Never heard from Nina yet?
She's on her way.
Okay.
She left a little bit ago.
Okay.
He's here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is. Mm-hmm. He's working. I see it. Mama, push it. Mama, push it. The music stopped. Baby rage. Thanks, Lanstis.
Fix it. Thanks.
Fixed.
He fixed it.
Fixed.
Good boy, Archer. Way to get after it, boy.
Look at that boy.
Is Archer squats? Yeah, almost. It's Archer squats.
3 plates at how old? Not even 2.
Is Daddy wet?
Daddy's wet.
Do you want to get a huggy
You
anyway?
want a wet hug?
Go to me, boy.
Daddy's wet! That is so funny.
He's lifted a yellow, a green, a pink, and a blue on both sides with a green bar.
I mean, that's pretty intense, man.
No. It's so funny when you ask him stuff. It's like, Archer, do you want to go inside and eat?
No.
No. Okay.
You want hot dog? No hot dog?
No.
That's hot dogs. Veggie dogs.
Haka. Yeah,
Archer works at the gym.
Archer working at the gym, Mom. You don't need hakas right now.
You know what? Archer was very proud of the fact that he was the only one who trained in the gym yesterday before Daddy did. He had to come out and lift some weights while he had some people working on some lines in here. And he thought that was so cool because he was working without Daddy.
Oh my.
He was the first one in the gym. Careful, Archer.
You bump it, Dave?
He said, cleared away, baby. Be careful right here.
Okay, you guys stay there. I'll do a bench set while you're over there. I might be done with a flat bench here pretty soon.
Do some this.
Bump it, Daddy.
You can pull that out. It's kind of hard. Yeah. Kind of hard. You don't stretch that. Oh, thank you.
Were they impressed with Archer's lifting?
Yes. Said, wow, he's got his own weight sets. And I was like, yeah, they're too heavy for us. He thought that was funny.
Big stuff.
Archer's turn. Good set. Let's see it. Boom. Whoa. You okay? You got the numbers. 6. Go, Dada!
Oy.
Go, Dada! Yeah. Oh, okay.
Whoosh. Just carrying them weights, real boy.
He is.
Just toting them guys.
He's just exploring. Wait a minute,
Good
there's
boy.
a lot of cool stuff over here.
Yes, there is. Good boy.
Let me see.
Oh.
Orange. Huh? Yeah, it's kind of dusty though, huh? It's a little chalky, that's all. Just a little chalky.
Watch your head, guy. Yep, no monkey head on that.
You touch it. Good
Yeah,
job.
No monkey head on that.
You see the red light?
Whew. All right.
The red light. Look. You block it. It says, uh-oh, something's in the way.
Might start doing some dumbbells here pretty soon. For some incline, or I can just do incline with normal weights too. Maybe I'll see how that feels. Probably got done with flat bench though, I think. Here pretty soon. I haven't really been doing very much flat bench, so just getting a little bit of work in on it.
You see the green one?
And chilling is probably good.
There's a green one. Come on. Come on. Come see the
Still trying to bounce back from that pec thing that was weird. It doesn't hurt at all now, which is good. Just
over here.
kind of need to reacclimate to the movement. I think I just have my
Why are
whole
you? No.
bench
No,
press
Daddy.
situation getting better.
No, in the way of Daddy. There we go. Sir, you just went the most roundabout way. And be in there. Yeah, you're silly. Yeah, you're like 100% silly. Yeah. Go. Good job. There is a through pathway right here.
Oh my goodness.
He went this way.
Maybe don't play in that corner too much. There might be spideys over there.
I cleaned it out.
Okay, good. Good, good. Good, good.
Careful. Don't touch that part.
How about some of that shot? Think so, man. My left shoulder's already weird though. Any recommendations on good protein sources with a plant-based diet besides soy? Sorry, are you trying to be like no plant stuff at all? Sorry, no animal stuff at all, like no like milk protein or anything like that? I like corn a lot, Q-U-O-R-N.
You will get protein.
You just gotta make sure that you get
Everything
the...
has protein, basically.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that you use the corn that doesn't have egg white in it. I like that a lot.
There's a corn, like we use these like chicken, what do they call them? Like meatless pieces. And they do have a vegan one. No egg. But it's like a mycoprotein, so it's like a mushroom, right?
Yeah, it's a fungi.
Hello? Hey, how are you?
Interesting. I've not been eating
Oh,
meat
that
for
would
a
be
while.
awesome. I was gonna say we may need to clean it again just one more time, but let's do that. So, okay. Oh, it should be. Let's see. When do you think you'll be wrapping up? Like 10
In an hour.
in an hour. He said. Okay, not a problem.
Wait. Oh yeah, not too
All right, we'll see you.
Not that yet.
Okay.
Baby. Daddy's not super wet, huh? Look at him. Daddy warm?
Archer, should we go get some hot dogs?
Daddy wet? Is it, you not gonna give me enough huggies because Daddy wet? Daddy wet.
Did you wet?
Daddy wet. You know what that's called? That's called sweat.
Daddy's sweating.
Oh, maybe just a little hug.
Aw.
You just give me very gentle pat pats.
Yeah.
Can I have a kissy? Mwah. Baby, baby.
Is that wet?
That wet kiss. Oh.
Oh, come on, baby. Come on, come on.
Oh.
Oh, he don't care anymore. Pat, pat, pat.
Did you get a good workout in, guy? Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's so nice. Just tuck him in. Huh?
Apple seed.
Yeah, your apple seed.
Oh, that was so cute. We call him a little apple seed when he tucks himself in and snuggles
Yeah,
us.
when he tucks his arms in, we say, tuck him in, apple seed.
That was the first time he said
Then I said,
that.
tuck him in, he said, apple seed.
Apple seed.
Tuck him in, apple seed. That's a good boy. Go get mama a hug. Go get mama, tuck him in, apple seed hug. Oh my gosh. Look at the daddy. You want to tuck him in, apple seed?
Tuck him in, apple
Tuck him in, apple seed.
Oh, is daddy warm? He might be a little wet,
Yeah.
but he's warm, huh?
Good boy.
Yeah.
Tuck him in, apple seed. That's so sweetie.
Aww. Good boy. He knows, because he knows that mama will.
Yeah, I know he's going in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the big yawn. Go get some huggies with mama.
Let's go refuel. We need our energy.
Gotta go get your protein to build power muscle.
Go get our energy. We don't have any
No buttons
to
to
push out
push.
here.
No
We can
push
go
a
push a
button.
button inside. Should we go push a button
Go
inside?
get mommy a big hug and go have some huggies. No.
I love a daddy.
No. Daddy warm, huh?
Aww. Yeah?
Yeah. Watch her scratch his nose.
Okay, you scratch your nose if you want
Archer
to.
scratch his nose.
Scratch your nose.
All right, baby. We might get a little bit of sad.
Childhood to failure. Never. Hold him forever. He's tactically switch arms. He's a big boy though.
He is. He's growing.
Little pet pets. Thank you. Dad, don't wait.
Yeah, don't wait.
Thank you for the pet pets. Go give mommy big huggies.
No.
Do you want to keep lifting? Yeah, do you want to do some archer squats?
Archer squats. Archer, keep lifting.
Mwah. Good. We never seen him do one rep.
He always got to do a full set.
Good. That's a squat, huh? Archer squats. You want to get muscle?
More get
You
muscle.
want to go get some muscles?
Go get some more muscle. Oh, Daddy got to do more muscle.
Daddy need more muscles? Oh yeah.
Get more muscle. Squat.
Squat.
He loves it.
Good squat,
You
boy.
guys should see his little face. He was just like so happy. Like, look at that.
Good.
Good. Good squat.
Is that fun? This is so fun. Look at this baby.
More what? More squat?
More squats?
Squat.
Is this the fun?
Come here, big bugaboo. Come on, big bugaboo. Daddy got
Come, Bagaboo. Gotta do a little bit more work.
I don't. Oh, not that one. I see it.
Yeah.
No, we're okay.
No green
Push
button.
a green button inside, okay? Yeah, let's go push a green button inside.
Okay, baby, go get your huckas.
Yep. We're gonna go get them.
Good work, boy.
Push the button.
We'll see you in a little bit.
All right, Daddy, we love you.
Okay. You might be working on your own today, sweetie.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Different schedule today. Different schedule. Ah. Oh, whoops. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. I think I've heard a little bit about that too, Brenner. I think I have. What's up, Chiquitos? What up, what up? Got a little bit more work to do. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, man. Oh my goodness. What else should we do? I don't know if I'm really feeling the incline bench. Maybe I'll probably do some incline dumbbells. I think it might be kind of fun. They're not very heavy, but it might feel kind of good. Getting out of it. We'll go through the motions today. He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. Good little dude. Okay. What's up with this? Okay. Let's see if these dumbbells I could have wheeled this guy over in the middle here. Oh. And we learned to not have this facing straight on, so. I will, Sonny. What's up, man? I will. Aw. That was the thumbnail? That's good vibes right there. That's my boy. He is such a good little dude. Trying to shake the rust off a little bit. Had a weird day yesterday, so. Trying to get in the gym and see if we can get the energy flowing the right way. Honestly, I was having some pretty good days since last week. Last weekend sucked for no reason, and then I was having a pretty good week, and then yesterday just got weird. Just a lot of weird stuff. So we go again. Yeah, we go again. Oh. Good to see you here, man. That's always good vibes. Oh. I popped into your stream when you were doing some arenas yesterday, having fun. Good old BC, huh? Oh, man. It's kind of goofy, but it is fun. Nice little change of pace. Yeah, at least in the beginning, yeah. It'll be pumping. I mean, you've been on the wild grind pretty good, right? For classic. Pretty good. Oh yeah, it's just like, woke up and we had some like water main issue from stuff going on in the yard. Which is a source of a little bit of stress, and so they had to come in here and mess with the garage, and so I had to forego the morning workout, and then had to cut the gaming stream short yesterday to kind of handle some more stuff related to that, and then it was just kind of, at that point the energy was just like, you know, in shambles, so didn't really get a whole lot done yesterday. Just kind of took it as like a little day to regroup with the family, give Jenny some help, keep an eye on Archer so she can get some stuff done too. That was kind of adding up, so. It's a weird day. All good though. No sort of sustained long-term issues. It's just, it's your standard stuff. Yeah. Just lifting is like kind of the one thing that sort of sets the tone for having a good day, generally. And if you don't do that, then everything else everything that you're trying to keep at bay kind of creeps in. So, I did work out a little yesterday, not sure anything, just, you know. Oh man, it just happens, it's all good. Go again. Yep, we go again. All right. Oh, what's your motivation? I don't know. I guess the main thing is just to not feel like shit. Just to not feel depressed. That's like one of the main things for getting to the gym every day, so you keep the fucking darkness out of it, you know, just at bay for a little while. But I mean, I'm also a, you know, competitive bodybuilder. I love what I do. I love training. I just like the process of it. But yeah, probably one of the main things is just to keep the darkness at bay for the day, you know? Yeah. Keep that shit out of here for a little while. Start your day off, get that fire burning. Oh, so I tried to get up early enough yesterday to work out before the work was gonna get done, but I had some other stuff I had to do on the business end that needed to kind of get chipped away at for the morning, and so I wanted to just wake up a little bit, so I didn't quite get out here early enough that it was gonna stress Jenny out if I was working out while the guys were ready to work. So there's just like a lot of this little micro kind of unfortunate interactions in terms of schedule that kind of set things off in a weird way. But it happens, man. It's just part of the deal. So the next day you got to get in and get to work. But I feel like there was an element of like sort of fragility to things at the moment. So if things get a little knocked off, it can get weird. That's how it goes. Yeah, second BB is wild. We're really happy with Archer right now. Not sure if we're trying to go for 2 quite yet. Yep. The thing is, like, everything is great. Our setup is beautiful. Everything is awesome. It's just like sometimes you feel bad for no reason. It's like, that's freaking annoying. So you just do what you gotta do. 2 is much more handle. Yeah. Like I said, we're in love with Archer completely, and we like our setup the way it is right now. So we're not in any rush. So just, you know, one thing at a time right now. Yep. So. Just how it goes, man. Just how it goes. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have you guys here. That's for sure. It's kind of hard to find what ingredient that is to break through. And it feels like sustained effort, momentum is kind of essential to progression. And when that's like a big source of stress, missing a day of progression in not just the gym, but just content creation, everything, it's like, well, fuck. But I think what I do is just kind of default to what I know and trust, which is do the work and see how it goes. But I think there needs to be some infusion of brilliance that I haven't had or something. Not exactly clear on what I'm not doing right. Things that I'm not doing that I should be, or things that I'm doing that I shouldn't be. It's not exactly clear on what those things are. But I guess just keep working and see how it goes, right? I think the issue for me right now, Ben, is the sun doesn't even feel that good. Which sucks. You know what I mean? Like there's so much good and to be grateful for and be happy for. And it's like you get capped, you know? And that's something that I'm kind of paying attention to. Because that ain't right. That ain't right. So, gotta work on that, figure that out. So we're figuring that out. So what the heck is going on there, right? That's not how it usually is. But like I said, I had a lot of really good days. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't really take much, or really anything, to not feel good all of a sudden. So, trying to figure out what's up with that. And I don't want that to have an impact on the good things, right? I don't want that to negatively impact the good things that we've got going. Like our community, the content creation. Definitely don't want that to impact, family or my health, right? So, we're working on that. We're working on it. We'll see what we can do. Thanks for that sub, though. Welcome. We'll be fine. I'm just paying attention. I'm working on it. I'm just not letting it sit around. But I feel like it's been happening more than I'd prefer as time has gone on, so we'll work on it. Coming into contact with it does give you a chance to learn about it, and that can be helpful, I guess, too. Even if it's unpleasant. But thanks, Papa, for the prime at Big Flex for it. I appreciate it. Yeah, very grateful, Maximilian, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's not corny. I haven't really very much doing it, but I was thinking that I should, right? I should work some of that cream of rice in. I always found cardio to be fairly meditative. Like I used to go for walks, but I haven't been doing that as much recently. Like a shittier oatmeal? Yeah, but if it digests really well, that's good. You know what I was doing yesterday? I was doing some supported dips yesterday. It's kind of feeling okay. It's almost like doing a push-up from your knees. I look like your more muscular twin. That's funny. It's like when you meet yourself, but from another universe, and you have to fight to determine who's gonna be the stronger one. Like, have you ever seen The One? That's probably one of my favorite movies. You gotta watch out, man. Might be coming for that universal shared soul power here pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, Bruner. Yep, we're actually working on that. Yep. Yep. That's one of the things we're working on. Yep. Yo, Ace, thank you so much, man. My drink, that's just water now at this point. The Jet Li, yep. That's exactly it. Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see that, right? Thank you so much, Ace of All Trades. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh. Let me hit this set right quick. Oh, man. Oh. Just doing a little bit of light chest to try to get the feeling right. I hurt my pec like 2 weeks ago, or was it 2 weeks ago? It's feeling good now, but I'm just kind of easing back into putting a little bit of weight on it, so. Thank you, though. Very kind. All right. We will keep on pumping, boys. What were you guys working on today? Get some gains in. Do appreciate it though, man. Whew. I see something. Okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Getting your pre-workout going. Nice. Oh. Are all of my plates rogue? Yeah. The rubberized thin ones though are not. Yeah. I can't really ever see our stream getting to a point where we lose the sort of vibe that we have. I don't know. Could be wrong. But I don't think so. I don't really see that happening. Explore Legendary is what I use on my Venthier guy. Yep. But what's up, Ace Peeps? I don't have a discount code for Rogue. No, I do not. Would like to, that'd be cool. Do I try to work something on my rest days? Yeah, I don't usually take rest days, but I would say that like my lighter arms and shoulders days are like recovery, right? Yeah, I don't think that we would ever lose that, Bruner. I mean, not to be getting too down on myself, but our stream used to be a lot bigger than this, and I'm not exactly sure what cut the viewership in half. I don't know. I'm not really like super worried about it, like because we are still doing a good job and still having fun, and I love talking with you guys. Community still kicks ass. I feel like we're doing really well as a stream. But even when we've had more viewership, we're still kind of doing our thing. I don't think it feels a whole lot different to me. I feel like the vibe and I feel like maybe my energy is worse, and I apologize for that. And I wonder if that's a reason why things are a little bit different, but anyway, without getting too into viewership, because it's not something that I like to worry or fuss about too much. I just notice, but what I'm saying is even when we've had, double the viewership, or triple or more, or whatever, I feel like the vibe has still been very, very similar, at least from my perspective. Yeah. I have noticed our viewership being about half or 1/3 about what it sometimes is or has been, so I'm kind of a little bit confused about what that's about. I figure it's just, my fault in some way or another. Maybe I'm not bringing the right energy or whatever, but if you get too caught up in those kind of thoughts, it can really beat you up, so I don't try to focus on that. And what I really don't want is for me to seem ungrateful for you guys who do hang out every day. You guys are my peeps, so I don't want it to come off that way at all. Because our community is awesome. I'm very grateful that we can come in here and do our thing every day. Definitely get a lot of good energy from you guys too, so. It's just unclear to me what caused that. Like was it, I don't know. Well, right, like I said, I don't really want to beat myself up and play that game about was it something I did or said, or have I not been doing the right things, or. I know that we went through a time of some pretty serious social upheaval and, election season where I did share my beliefs fairly intensely, and I don't know if that drove people away. I mean, that's only the one thing I'm like, so if our viewership is about half to 1/3 of what it used to be, what's one thing that would make half the people upset? It's like, oh, maybe that. That's but even then, it's not really worth devoting too much of your time and energy thinking about it. Like I said, my default is to just continue to work and do a good job and let it iron itself out, but I don't want to be missing something that I should be paying attention to. So, like I said, you can guess at it, but it's not really worth it. Not really worth it to fuss about it too much, because what we've got going on is fantastic. It really is. You guys are doing such a great job, and I'm so grateful for the support. I do want to grow, and part of that is paying some attention to analytics, but not getting too caught up in it. Like I'm saying, I don't even usually have my viewer count showing when I'm streaming. I'm just
you know, doing my thing and hanging out with people in chat and having fun, because I think that's my preferred way of doing it. But I do pay attention, you know, just a little bit. That's the thing, Fed, is like, right, I mean, I get that, right? I get it. From Rogue, yeah. I doubt that has anything to do with it, but once again, I don't want you guys worrying about that. I definitely don't want you to feel like I don't appreciate you being here, because you guys are the freaking dream to have so much cool people to hang out with every day. Chat it up, do our thing, make games together. Oh boy. I think those kind of thoughts and those kind of concerns are sort of the shape that the formless anxiety takes, you know? Like once that anxiety starts to sort of rear its head, it's formless at first, and then it sort of occupies the shape of things that might not really bother you that much, but then they can sort of be empowered by the darkness, right? And so then it can start to bother you. But it's not necessarily those things in particular, it's just generalized, you know, shit. Oh. It's just kind of part of the deal. So you start to think you're not doing a good enough job, you're not doing enough, or you're not good enough, and those kind of things. And it's just like, those are feelings people have, and it's just like, those aren't things that you need to give power to, but they do sort of become empowered just a little bit. So you gotta pay attention to that. Make sure that you don't let those kind of thoughts dictate your action. But it takes effort. So that's why we're in the gym every day. First thing, trying to get the feeling right, trying to get things moving the right way. First thing in the morning. So if I'm not as peppy sometimes, that might be kind of the thing. Usually I feel a little better after. But I'm paying attention, so yeah. I'm paying attention. It's something I'm working on now. Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, for sure. Just gonna keep doing my thing. Yep. Yeah, like I said, Bonnie, I'm not stressing, but I'm just grateful to have you guys here, for sure. I do like barbell press. Well, I don't usually do dumbbells, but I'm doing some now, just for fun. Oh, is your fun here? Yeah. And let me tell you, like, we're doing great. We're doing absolutely fine. It's another good year for us so far. Like, we're doing great. It's just, for me, sometimes it's like if I'm not moving forward, if I'm not getting better, if I'm not growing, it's like, okay, so what's going on here, right? So, everybody needs to hear some feedback? Yeah, for sure. But yeah, just letting you guys know, you guys have done so much for us and continue to do so much for us. And our community and our situation, our project is doing great. There are just certain elements that are different that I'm like, okay, so how do we grow here? How do we progress this? How do we get better? Does something need to change, or do we just need to stay the course and keep doing our thing? And that answer is not always clear, but sometimes you guys are going to hear some of that internal dialogue. Hope you don't mind. That's the question, is what do I need to do, right? What do I need to do to be better? Because just applying effort isn't necessarily enough. You know? That's all I really got. Sometimes it's what it seems like. Oof.
Tyler would be successful doing anything. I do think that WoW being in a bit of a chill time is, you know, it does contribute a little bit to somebody like me who is so like rooted in WoW in terms of the gameplay, but you can't have that be an excuse. A lot of WoW peeps are doing just fine, including us, and I've been doing other stuff. I've been doing variety and whatnot, so there's, you know, there's all this different stuff. What I've been doing is just sort of following what I feel like doing on stream, just having fun. For sure. Yeah, we're on TikTok, Bonnie. Almost 1,000 followers. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good, baseball, good, I'm glad. Follow us on TikTok. Oh yeah. Do it up. Yep. But that's what I'm saying. I was just like, even when we, you know, even when our streams were, you know, in the, you know, mid-thousands, 2000s range, I mean, the vibe was still very similar, right? I don't think I will ever be like, you know, 10,000 viewer stream ever. I don't think that my appeal is that broad. I think my style appeals to certain types of people, but it's not something that has wide appeal necessarily, which is fine. I'd rather be myself and do my thing, because doing that so far has led us to a stable career in content creation. But what I'm saying is, I feel like even when we've got several thousand people watching, it's still the vibe is intact, which is great. There's a TikTok link. There you go. Yeah, it's like my panels. Yeah, we should throw it in there too, just for fun. Mythmorph for Tribals open more doors? Yeah, I mean, that'd be fun too. For sure. I mean, I'm always down for that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously, like when we're like front page, 30,000 viewers, that is definitely a more vibrant chat, for sure, but the vibe is still somewhat intact. But then, of course, when you have that many viewers, those are not regular viewers, right? Those are people from the front page who are like, whoa, what's going on here, whatever, so. But yeah. We can, once again, I want to make sure that people understand it. I don't want to feel like we're having this discussion from a place of, you know, dissatisfaction with those of you guys who are here all the time hanging out, supporting the dream, right? It's more discussion of just, you know, how we're doing. Powering up, doing our thing. Yep. I can't ever see that happening, Abs. Because I don't think that my interaction style plays to that very well, right? Like, because I actually like to interact with my community like there are real people that I'm talking to, not just like some sort of formless blob of spam. You know, that sort of hive mind chat. I don't think I've ever really, like that's kind of funny to watch streams. Like I really like Quinn's stream a lot. I think he's funny and I think he does a really good job managing that style. But having sort of like a hostile interaction with your chat and sort of engaging with it as if it's like this sort of like, you know, hive mind, that's not, I don't know. And I sort of expect people who come into chat to behave like human beings too, right? So I don't think that would ever happen. Maybe to my detriment, but I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh man. I just don't see that happening. I just use the Logitech Brio out here. But yeah, I think we just keep trying to do our thing, keep doing a good job, right? Yep. I don't think it'll be the limiting factor. I don't think so. I mean, I want to be modest and I want to be humble. But to toot my own horn for a second, I mean, like, we've been pretty damn successful here on Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, I've had a 10-year career that continues to grow and improve and expand. If I'm gonna toot my own horn just a little bit and gush about you guys a little bit, we're doing a pretty goddamn good job, man. I was yelling at you a few days ago. I wasn't yelling at you. I think that you were sort of asking a question that was like super obvious that you knew the answer to. And so I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Right? So I might give you a bit of a hard time if you ask, you know, like intentionally dense questions, right? I might be like, what are you talking about, bro? Because like I said earlier, I expect that I'm talking to a real person, and if somebody was talking, if I'm talking about, I think that taking a karate class, like a daddy and me karate class, where we're with Archer when he gets a little older, and somebody walks up to me and says, "Isn't fighting bad?" I'm gonna look at you and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna treat you like a normal person. That's a completely normal normal reaction to somebody doing that, right? That's what happened. Just to walk you through that again. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, so. I don't have a price tag laid out for all my equipment, but you can pretty much see it all right here. So. It's like, I think martial arts would be great to learn discipline, body control, you know, gain some confidence, and have fun doing something like that with my son. Isn't fighting bad? What? So, that's what I mean. And the chat lasts like it's funny, but it's not. But what exactly? Your joke or my response to you? Like, I wasn't being mean to you. It's just like, what are you talking about, man? Getting into a fight out of anger on the street is not the same thing as going to a martial arts class and learning discipline, confidence, and coordination, man. It's not the same thing. So if you have a mental disconnect at that point, like there's something sort of strange going on about that. Right? It's like, man, it's really exciting. Like, you know, somebody gets their driver's license. It's like, I passed my driver's exam. Aren't car accidents bad? It's like, what are you talking about, dude? What kind of confidence can you learn from? Well, karate isn't necessarily a fighting sport, right? It's like, at least in terms of like when I did it, was a lot about like, you know, learning how to move your body in a way that was like precise and flowed. Get some exercise. Like, you're not usually teaching little kids to just like scrap. But maybe you never did that sort of thing. But if gymnastics appeals to you, that's great. Plus in martial arts, there's like a progression, right? You learn foundational techniques that you then string together and build off of, eventually, you know, earning higher and higher ranks. So there's some progression to that too. You can do that with a lot of things, but I'm not throwing them in a cage fight. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't sort of like mentally separate those two things, it's kind of like, what's going on there, right? So, just giving you a teeny bit of a hard time, right? Because I think that there's quite a few steps going on between what I'm talking about and what you're talking about, right? So if I had kind of a response that was like, what are you talking about, man? I think that's understandable, right? Exactly, they're learning how to follow directions, right? And we'll do that in sports too, yep. It all kind of goes together, and you'll try out different things and see what he enjoys the most, right? But giving them kind of a wide variety of activities as a young person to see, you know, what they enjoy, what they're good at, and learn a variety of different things or similar things from different places is a good thing. Just to review the specific situation that you're talking about, yeah. But that was one example, right? which is not the first time, right? Not to call you out too hard, Paradox, but if you're gonna call me out on it, we might be able to have a little bit of a discussion that brings to light the situation a little bit more clearly to you, right? Just to review, if that helps clarify why I responded the way, which was with confusion, right? You don't support eye-to-eye sports, or you don't participate? What does eye-to-eye mean? I don't think anybody is yelling at you, man. Getting like hyper defensive because disagree. I don't know. But yeah, exactly, Nathan. I agree with that one. I thought it was helpful for me, so we'll go for it.
Nice abs, nice. That's awesome.
Did you ever play any sports, Paradox? Did you ever have a coach? Because it doesn't sound like it if you think I'm yelling at you. Which might be another one of those reasons to encourage little ones to participate in some activities like that, so they can hear what it's like to have somebody else your parent talk to them. Oh my gosh. The golden god, golden dragon. Yeah. There we go. Now how old are you now, Paradox? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oof. That's the tank arm I gotta get him with the teacher. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. Soccer and boxing. Is that why you don't like contact sports? Or you didn't really like boxing? I'm not interested in getting armed into boxing. That's a very different sport than a martial arts, right? All right. Obviously not yelling yet. Obviously not. Let me try to explain to you in a way that makes sense. The situation was you kind of gave a negative response that was loosely related to what we were talking about. And I think that was kind of the thing. It was like you kind of, I don't know what the right way to describe that is. We were talking about something and you said, isn't this other thing that's very loosely related to this thing that you're talking about, that's a good thing, bad? And so it's like, just kind of a strange response, right? If you're having a hard time sort of understanding why that was sort of socially received in a way that you found unexpected. Trying to help you out there. That's what it means. If it's still bothering you, maybe that makes sense. What exercise do I suggest for building forearm strength? It depends on what kind of forearm strength you're talking about. Slippery slope argument? I guess. It doesn't really seem very slippery. It just seems like kind of unrelated was the main thing, right? It's unrelated. That's the main thing. I mean, we're giving you the benefit of the doubt with it being close. It's just kind of weird. That's why. I think it was just socially inept. This is the main thing that happened there. It's just kind of weird. But whatever, yeah. Hopefully that clears it up for you if you're still thinking about it. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. How we doing today? We're working on it. So where you take my aspect of what someone says and amp it to an unreasonable degree. Okay, sure. Gotcha. I think of most of it's just kind of a weird, sort of barely related thing. And then I sort of responded in a way that was like, that's an odd thing to say given what we're talking about, and he sort of thought I was being mean to him. So there we go. More functional strength than mass building? Probably just hold on to stuff then. Like, 'cause some people work like forearm, like actual like flexion, like it for arm wrestling. But like if you're just wanting to hold on to stuff, that's pretty much the thing. Is the things where you're holding on, like pull-ups, rows, deadlifts, shrugs, farmers walks, body hangs, yeah, right. Right. So it's a prejudice thing since you know about martial arts. I don't, like, once again, I don't fully understand where he's coming from, but it's like thinking about doing a daddy and me martial arts class to help Archer learn some confidence and progression and do something fun together. It's not the same thing as aren't getting in street fights bad? Like, it's just so kind of strange, out of nowhere, barely related, that I give him a kind of weird response. It's like, what does that have to do with anything? And he thinks I'm yelling at him, so it's like, okay. Just to review that whole situation, hopefully we got some clarity on that one. I agree, Dizzy, I agree. Yeah. Well, I don't think he's trolling, I think he's genuine, but yeah, they're just sort of laying out the idea for him. It very well may be the case that a Serbian mixed martial arts like gym is not what I'm thinking about doing with my son. That's not what I'm trying to get into. No. Maybe that's what you're curious about. But even then, that's not what he said. He said, isn't fighting bad? Not like, isn't a mixed martial arts gym a little intense for a young person? Which I'd be like, yeah, it's a little intense, so that's not what I'm doing. That's not what he said either, so. But anyway, we can chalk it up to a language barrier. That'll work, I guess. Oh, absolutely quirky, yeah. If you, that's one thing that helped me a lot with like dealing with bullies and stuff growing up, is like, you have the confidence, you're like, I mean, if you want to, you know, act up, then this will be handled in a way that's not going to be, you know, a victory for you. And having that confidence internally, I think, can be helpful. And also understanding that you use this kind of thing for defense and not for offense, and you also, in those sort of karate classes or martial arts classes for young people, you're often put in situations where if somebody's being aggressive towards you, there are other ways of de-escalating the situation than violence, right? There's a lot of those things, and maybe that's not the kind of thing that you get in the kind of gym that this person's thinking of, right? I mean, somebody really settles down most of the time if you hip throw them and have your elbow on their throat. Like, they don't usually, like, you do that kind of thing fast, it kind of shifts their understanding of how the situation is going to go if they continue to act up, you know what I mean? And that's not what I'm not trying to turn Archer into a little killer, but I want him to be a confident young person where it's like if somebody's being mean to him or some of his classmates, then he's going to not be scared. He's going to be like, okay, I know what this situation looks like. I'm familiar with this. It helped me out a lot when I was growing up.
Because I was a nice kid. And sometimes people think that people who are nice are vulnerable. And that's not always, doesn't end up being the case. And so you're able to stick up for yourself and you're able to stick up for your friends. And that's a good feeling. Not throwing them in a street fight. I mean, I've never been in a fight before. And I think that the time when I was a young person in martial arts helped contribute to learning how to resolve situations and de-escalate, along with emotional intelligence and social awareness, for sure. Yep. But yeah, having the confidence to know that, yeah, I mean, like, if somebody wants to really get involved, it's not, I mean, no, you're gonna be okay. You got sucker punch, what do you think it counts? Oh, I've been hit in the face before, yeah. When I was like a really little kid, there was some kid who was kind of low on the social totem pole for our neighborhood, looking to, get a little, just exert his influence over somebody else. And I was a little kid, and I was like, he's like, school sucks, I hate school. It's like, I kind of like school, it's kind of fun. And then he hit me in the face, and I was like, told my dad about it. I was like, this kid hit me. And he's like, well, I'm sorry about that. Come watch some golf with me. And I was like, okay. That was about it. Yeah, I was a really little kid. It hit me in the face. It didn't really hurt that much, but it was surprising. I was like, this is like right across from my house. I was like, just went home real quick, and I was like, well, I'm not playing with you anymore. I'm taking my bike home. Punch me in the face. I'm not gonna hang out with you for the rest of the day, that's for sure. Go hang out with my dad for a little bit. I mean, you gotta believe that playing football, he got drilled every single time for the rest of the time that we were playing football. He was getting those impact hammers right to the chest. The entire rest of his life playing football in the neighborhood. But I mean, I never got in a fight or anything. It's just playing football. Bang! The whole rest of the time, all those dudes got. It was a tough time when I grew up a little bit in that neighborhood. Let me tell you that. We stopped playing football. I turned probably about 13, not 14, maybe 12 or 13. Started going to the gym with my dad. We stopped playing football. We started playing neighborhood football very soon, around that period of time. Everybody's like getting concussions and stuff. It was me and my friend, because I blocked for my friend, and then nobody else wanted to play anymore. But you're right, fighting is not good. I'm not disagreeing with that. Fighting is not good. Don't get into fights, especially once you start growing up, don't get into fights. You're just gonna get kicked out of school, you're gonna get in trouble, gonna go to jail, gonna make enemies. Don't get into fights. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get into fights. It's not good. But it is good to have like the confidence to be like, I'm good. I know how to handle the situation, so. Because people don't know how to act, man. Do I let people work out in my gym? I mean, like, if they're my friends, like, we'll work out together sometimes, but no. I don't let people just come to my gym, no. No. No, I never got in any fights. People have tried to fight me. Like I said, I've been hit in the face when I was like a little kid, and I always tell a story about high school. There was a bully who I had heard about because my friend went to that school. It was a really good school. My friend went there, and he would give him a really hard time a lot. And so I was familiar with him. And I actually ended up going to that school the next year because I got in through the lottery system or whatever. And yeah, I mean, he tried to fight me. And I made it clear that, one, I wasn't going to fight him. And two, he didn't want to fight me. And he left the school the next year because you stand up to bullies sometimes and then they just collapse. Make it very clear that that kind of behavior is not going to be allowed. And they don't really have much else going for them. And nobody likes them because they're a bully. So if they can't sort of have a sort of confidence derived by intimidation, then they don't really have anything at all. So they just left the school the next day, or not the next day, the next year. And hopefully he's doing better now, not developing into the Nazi that he was trying to be. So hopefully not. Hopefully not. Yeah. Yeah, I never have thrown a punch. No. Oh yeah, but that's the other thing is that like I'm talking about like getting into fights. IRL is not good. Being in a controlled environment of like a martial arts studio or mixed martial arts studio or whatever, boxing. That's practicing a craft, and there's a shared understanding of respect in those environments where you're trying to get better and learn at a sport. And some people might get hurt from now and then, but you're not trying to hurt somebody, right? You're not doing it out of anger. You can probably get intense with your sport sometimes. For sure. I mean, when I wrestled for a short period of time in high school. It was incredibly demanding. Really fun. For sure. Yeah. That's the thing, Lance, is that you don't want to be in those situations, but it's good to be prepared, right? Yep. Nah, punching's not. Getting into fights is not good. Not what you want. I feel like if I was trying to train for a combat sport, I'd probably be more interested in grappling than striking. I think that makes a little bit more sense to me. It's more my style. So yeah, anyway. You got an American mess with because your brother looks like you want to Brock Lesnar. You're probably a pretty big dude too, I would imagine. But anyway, let's go ahead and yeah, we're just stretching around a little bit. It's probably about time to wrap it up. Good to chat. Good to have you guys hanging out. Like I said, I got a meeting at 10, so I'm gonna probably get ready for that. That probably won't take too long, and then we'll be back in action for the games starting around 11 a.m. PST, which is about 2 hours from now, probably. Thanks for helping us get started. Thanks for the subbies. Thanks for the chats. Make sure you guys follow the stream if you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys back here in probably about 2 hours, all right? See you guys then. Peace.